Welcome back, everybody. Here we go again. Rubbish. You're supposed to carry it. We do. So guys, tonight's mission, if we choose to accept it, we could do with a flag. And base building tools, because we're way behind everybody on that baby. Don't even know where I'm going to live yet. We were saying earlier about underground bases maybe, but not 100% sure on that yet. Overland is easier to build. But if I could build overland with underground, that would be amazing. But I need a certain type of building to do it the way I'd like to do it, so... Hi, John. I'm glad you are, mate. I'm glad you are. So's lots of other people, actually. There you go. They're the Easter egg weapons, so you do realise that. Airdrops is your friend. Or certain areas for base building. Basically, you start making your way towards Salisky Island and wait for an airdrop and then go in, as long as you've got a rucksack, and get what you need. Shit. Zombie go pop. Hi, Chuckles. Chuckles has not played it yet. He's been at work. Not necessarily. It's not everyone's cup of tea, is it? Nice little bit of pepper. Let's go and have a look at a bunker. See if anyone's left a key nearby. Fucking DayZ. There you go. You know me, I prefer high octane PvP servers. This is just another thing that I play. I'm glad that we've gone to duo though. There's a duo coming on that I know of Tuesday, so that's good. And they're going to be base building on here, so that's awesome. So I have that two sides of me. I like high octane PvP servers and I like semi-hard survival. And this is semi-hard. It's hard for the first 45 minutes. And then it becomes just a struggle to find what you need. And it doesn't help that it's my own server. So I know where the things are. So it's not the same for me. Improved my average hours of sleep to 6 now. About 28. 28 minutes of deep sleep. I'm wary of that because we don't have a repair kit on us. Pistol got a mag in it. Yeah, but it's badly damaged. Swap them round. And it depends what you're going to build. If you're going to go for an underground base, it's going to take more nails, but be more covert. If you're going for, and it will take 2 flags. If you're going for an overground base, it will take less nails. It will actually take more nails to build the whole base, but less nails to build like a door. And you only need 1 flag, but it's more likely to be found. And if you're going to mix the two, you've got the worst of both worlds. But if you're going to build like an overground base, maybe inside a house, and then have maybe a blocked off area that has a hatchway that goes below into your underground area, and that becomes your secure room, that could be done. Just remember you're only allowed 5 code locks. And hacking is with a raid tablet. So until people get to the 2 different end game areas, you won't have anything to worry about. But things like if you need to go to Salisky because you want to hit the airdrop, well, swimming is the only option, or with a boat if you've got one. But for a boat, you're going to need a spark plug and fuel. And when you fold the boat up, it uses all the fuel up, so you need to carry spare fuel with you. And remember to take the spark plug out. But it does mean you can carry a boat with you, which is quite nice. Lock it away in your base. I've got my first can of cider, my first alcoholic drink since December. Tonight. And it's glorious. Blood orange cider. But my mobile's died. So, well, that's not fair. It's not charging properly. So, I've got a problem with it. So it will only do slow charge, and only do slow charge if I turn it off. And it will take 18 hours to go from where it is now at 70% to 100. So, I've ordered a new mobile. which I hate doing. I make mobiles last forever. Thank you, John. So my last mobile lasted me about 10 years. So it's going to die at some point. I don't really use it, but as I'm, you know, I use it for work. That's about it. So interesting things that we've missed. That's interesting. That's very interesting. So I should have a new mobile at the end of this week, because at the moment it's like a little bit weird. I love these airdrops we're putting in. There's so much loot inside them, you'll never get all of it out, even if you do have a rucksack. So it'll be like, what do I leave behind? But you do have 50. It won't work, Chuckles. If I have the phone turned on in any way, it will only do slow charge. That's it. And if I have the phone turned on anyway, it uses up more power than it's getting. So I've had to turn the phone off and then plug it into charge. It's because it's fucked inside. It's so old. Nothing to do with me, John. That's just how Expansion make their map. So this is an expansion map rather than vanilla. Oh, sorry, it's an expansion. What you see when you open this up is how expansion think about it, not vanilla. Though that's the red route walking route, that's the blue walking route, that's the green walking route that's on vanilla. I just like the expansion map. So hopefully, as long as I pass the credit score, my new mobile will be here on Thursday, the day it releases into the world. Because I've gone for a Google Pixel 10. I just don't want to talk about how much it's costing me as an upfront payment and then a monthly payment. So back in the days before modded servers, back in vanilla days, you would follow maybe a trail, the red trail, the blue trail, to get where you want to go to. So flags, John. Look in schools, supermarkets for flags. Or hit a base building loot chest. Or airdrop. I'm miserable since my old iPhone. Have to keep it plugged in. Yeah, it'll be alright, you know, as long as it keeps going well enough to get me through to Thursday. You You know, charge it fully, then turn it on, keep it plugged in, apart from when I'm going to the shops. If I don't pass the credit score to get the new phone, I'll just buy a cheap one. But I really wanted that phone because it's my birthday on Monday and I wanted a birthday present at the same time. Or just keep going back to Alta and hope to win the prize. Will that give you a flag? Maybe not. Code lock and a box of nails, I think. Can't remember now. The grand prize. No, I'll be streaming, watching some Big Bang, eating a pizza. Can't afford to do anything else this year. Arguably I've had a pay cut because pay's gone up less than inflation. And I've not even had the pay rise yet, they're still arguing about it. So in real terms, when I joined the civil service 10 years ago, I earned about £2,000 a year more than minimum wage, and I'm now on minimum wage. So, yeah, I can't afford to do anything nice anymore. Long gone are those days. Unfortunately. But it's alright. I love my job, so that helps. I get a good work-life balance. I have a nice pension lined up in 13, 14 years' time. So, can't really complain. Just have to get through those 14 years. I hope you like, John, all the debris around towns and things. I think it's amazing. It makes Chernarus look so much different. And then we're running the summer build, so it's slightly higher grass. But all this ruined shit that just makes it feel weird. There you go. Key cards and keys are a godsend. Need some more 12 gauge ammo. We've only got one round on this one. if you give AI shotguns now, as of yesterday's patch, and they have a double barrel, they'll randomly choose to fire both barrels at the same time. Again, acting more like players. No driving tanks on this server. You get boats this time. No, non-spawning in the world, as in vanilla, but you get boats. You bitch. Because my clothes are getting ruined now. The high grass is like my real life neighbourhood. The prairie grass is up to the shoulders of the deer. A fox barked near me, and just like in DayZ, and I peed a little. I was so startled. That is awesome. It's not as tall as I would have liked, the grass, but I'm not a modder yet. So once I learn to mod, then this grass will be up to your waist. Because you need to watch out for mines and bear traps, because monkeys about. Be awesome if I. That's why I'd like to be a modder. You'd hear the howls and you wouldn't, and you'd just see the grass moving. It would be amazing. Feel very Jurassic Park. And I like shit like that. I got a torch on. Yeah, I did have. So, John, my advice is don't go there unless you're ready for a fight. I know, aren't they great? This is not the flag you're looking for. That's one of the end game locations if we still had end game. The best loot's on that place if you can get into the bunker and you have the key card for the loot. And then at Tissy, there's another end game area that you need a key card to get into, and again, the best loot. So you've got two end game in inverted commas, because it's not real end game. Do we have any food? Don't count unknown food can as food. No, we can do without fishing for the moment. So we might get involved in a firefight in here, so let's be sensible. I know we'll get sick, but we just have a mouthful at a time. We can beat the sickness off. So we're sick now, and then in a couple of seconds or half a minute it'll disappear, won't it? Zombie on the left at about 300 meters on the railway track. Two military zombies. They're not triggered, so we'll leave them to their own devices. I want the little military area here. That's what I want. And to see what... Oh, fuck, it's a horde. Yeah, water I never risk on. But unknown food cans. You used to be able to eat it and it'd be random. Now you get sick quite quickly, but you fight it off quite quickly. As long as you don't eat the full can. John won't have seen this, I don't think. So it's another location I'm going to be showing off to you now, John. You need a... This is another place that you need a swipe card for. So that's where you put your swipe card in. That's the door it opens. $25 slots, mine 35. Yes, it is a punch card. You need to open a bunker. So, not all of them, though. Some of them I put levers on. But you'll need a punch card to open it, and then you'll need a key. Then you'll need a card to open the loot chest that's inside it. M14 mag. Shit. I really didn't expect my gun to be on. Bugger. How are you working out that stat, John? Because it ain't in there. And the one on the front screen is a lie. BI have admitted it's random. Yeah. So unless you're counting them all, I did not mean to shoot down there. I only got one round. Something's searching. Is it a Z? Think it's a Z. 4K looks fucking glorious when you got views like this. Yeah. And that's the thing, you've got lots of kills, yeah. But let's be honest, zombie kills don't count, player kills do. It's DayZ, isn't it? But well done on your kills you have got. Right, I'm going to throw the shotgun away, it's a waste of time. Stick that on my back, that will free up some slots. Bring that across, bring the pistol across. Let's take that mag. Is it only a 10 round mag? No, it's a 15 round mag. Let's take that out and get that fully loaded. Not killed anyone with a rack yet. I'd like to. I imagine up close it'd be like a pistol. Straight for the face, it'd be devastating. No, just aiming for someone's face and putting a full mag into him. But let's make our way. Move the map back to where we can use it. So we're there. Are we going to go for altar? Where is my little altar marker? There. Fuck it, let's go for altar. See if we can get ourselves a... Yeah, that's all I've done. Let's see if we can get ourselves a key card out of altar. If it doesn't work out, at least it makes a good stream. Yeah, it's a hair trigger, isn't it? That just bounces rounds out. You have a rucksack, don't you? How many slots? Don't care about that. 30. I'll stay with my burlap. Hi everybody. Yeah. Need to check if anyone's living in this place yet, because we know people are now base building. Pair of pliers would be nice. Use up this barbed wire and turn it into nails. Sometimes a box of nails will spawn up here. Welcome back, John. On to altar we go. That's nice for you. I love that. I love seeing hot air balloons up on the up. Having grown up in a village, if they crash land in your field, you get a free trip. Or come down in your field. That's worth having. We need the leather repair kit out of this loot crate up here. And then we need to push north. Basically, I need to push north, and then I need to search northeast airfield. Be there when the old base building airdrop comes in. Get into the airdrop with a rucksack. Extract with what I need to get a beginning of a base up. Rinse and repeat. Yeah, we got a can of drink after that, and then we can fish. It's good enough for me. So I'll be streaming this server. I won't be streaming main server that I play with the team, because we get too many stream snipers on it and stream raiders. So it's not fair on the team to stream that one. But on here I will stream, because it's only me that I'm worried about. And I know how hard it is on here to get to a point that you can raid people. You need to get into endgame. You need to beat the AI. You need to have a punch card and the right card to open the case. And then you get the tablet that you have all the military batteries for. And that tablet will let you hack code locks. So it's not as simple. Get explosives, blow a door up. And you'll need to collect military batteries to do it. But it means that people that are dedicated to doing it will do. Just going to fill my vape a second, guys. But yeah, that's what it's all about if you want to do endgame on here. Is getting that military tablet. How are we doing on our route? When we cross that road, we'll be about halfway there, won't we? And this will have to be done covertly. Still got the key for it, haven't I, after all this? Yeah. Still haven't solved the wind problem. Though we could do it a different way, I suppose. Audio. Oh, give me a Mosin. Give me a Mosin. You know you want to. No fucking Mosin today. Seems mighty unfair. Who knows? Who knows? Probably not on a Saturday. less likely to be on a Saturday night. Though that being said, he was on last Saturday. Or was it Saturday before? Yeah. It's like climb on the car with me, punch, he punches me or stabs me, I knock him out and shoot him in the head. And then fell out with Restless. It's a good run though yesterday. We've been a bit more serious though this time. I'm pushing this because I want a key card, and a key card will give me to better loot. I really need a punch card. But that means contaminated areas or loot crates. So I'll need a full NBC suit. And be living somewhere close to a contaminated area. Which is not, sort of not my intention. But that being said, that pub build would be nice to do. Plenty of space upstairs. 2 doors. Balcony that's easy to block off to give airlocks. 2 fireplaces. 3 rooms. Possibility. Build a compound wall as well. That's not part of the airlock. That gives me more storage places. Certainly possibilities. Rag's not too bad to build with. You just can't make small shit. And the pub that I'm thinking of, I'd have access to lots of fish as well. I mean, there are players on the server. Don't tell me. Don't just go and say there's so many, there's nobody on, it's just you, or there's 10 people on. I don't want to know that's meta. But we've had a constant stream of players since we went live. I think spawning people in with a key makes a big difference because they've got something to do. That house could be a good build. What's good about this wipe is because now you could spawn anywhere amongst the map. Choosing your base building location is harder because when you die you've got to get back to it, so it is a harder plan. Oh, that's an unfortunate accident, wasn't it? But I allow you to have multiple bases. So, should you decide to have more than one base, that's fully allowed. And ultimately, we're trying to aim for a long wipe. I'd like 1.29 not to break the server, but it will break it. I'm hoping I can fix it without a wipe, but I won't know till it drops. Forget all the bullshit that BI come out with this won't need a wipe. It's rubbish in many cases because they can't comment on mods. Because they don't write mods. They write the base game. I just hide in the woods like a moose. Like an aggressive moose, so... An aggressive moose. Nothing wrong with hiding in the woods. We're pushing altar because we've got a key for it. And I know what's coming, and anyone that watched the stream last night knows what I'm walking into. So the amount of ammo I've got now is not enough. But if we're tactical, we might be able to get in. Okay, we're not that far from altar now. If we had duct tape, I would change my pistol into having a silencer. We don't. Oh, the fucking person. Forever thinking we've got people watching me. Well, I know where I am. Once lived in that house. If I lived in it, I mean someone else did and we raided them and then took over the base, but we still lived in it. Hi, Brash. Ha ha ha. Yeah, altar. Yeah. Yeah. It's a challenge. It's doable, but it's a challenge. Altar is an evac zone, so it's based upon what used to be a trader. It's got a castle around it, only one way in, one way out. Ish. If you want to break a leg, there's another way out. It has zombies guarding the entrance and a lot of zombies inside. And they respawn quickly. So you don't get a lot of time in there to do what you need to do. And obviously all players spawn in with a key for altar. So potentially you're going to have players pushing it. You've got better stuff than the mighty fucking Ruger on here now that's 2-2. You've got a couple of American lever action 2-2s with cut-off barrels that take big mags. You've got semi-automatic ones with cut-off barrels that take big mags. You've got about 5 or 6 2-2s if you include the pistols. Fine for zombies, no good for players, obviously. But sort of my plan... Oh, and you've got free food out of Altar on every restart. You've got like 25 unknown food cans that spawn inside one of the buildings. And you've got a couple of weapons that spawn in another building. So on every restart, you do have access to free food in there. And now we need to get in there because it's got an unknown food can in the case. But there's probably a total of about 50 hard zombies in there. No, probably about 20 hard zombies and 30 normal military zombies. So it's a challenge. But it's about being stealthy. You can't get through that entrance. And people hide up the towers now in there with guns. Watch what's happening and see if someone else opens a case for them so they can shoot them in the head. There's Altar. The new and improved Altar. This will be a challenge. This was the evac zone 12 years ago. But not everybody made it out and the zombies turned. Not sprinting into that. My foreboding castle walls. fuck it. Thank you. Now we can answer the question, what's a rack like against a player? That was Restless. That was Restless I just killed, guys. Sawmill. Base buildings 1. Glorious. Oh, it's just been stupid because it's still spinning. And we can come back to that wheel 24 hours from now to get another one. Yes, this does take some time. So Mushkino, here we come. Time to extract. I think we did all right. I think we did really all right. Right then. Sawmill west of Mushkino. Yeah. Fuck that off. We'll get clear of here and then we'll eat some food and start making our way towards Mushkino and work out what we're going to throw away. We did all right there on that time with those Zeds. That route in is certainly safer. Up that wall and then in. Let them follow you. Punch them to death. We're going to have to work out our loot as well and start throwing away what we don't need. You sure it is? I'll use that route. Yeah. And it's about not spending too long in Altar and letting all the zombies respawn. Right then, see where we really are. Use up the sewing kit first. Two days on the server, killed 2 people. Now we need some fat so we can make a gun cleaning kit and repair this weapon. Oh, we should have cut up Restless. Just didn't want to hang around there much longer. Yeah, John, if you want to see the recipes at any point, if you press B, server information, and the top one, the recipes are there. I haven't just put the nails one in. Oh, yeah, they're all there. All the extra recipes are there. Hi. You alright?
Oh, it's Goblin. Oh my God! Don't shoot me again! Don't shoot me again!
Take off your...
I'll let bot up. I'll let bot.
Take off your clothes. You can leave your feet wear. Take off all your clothes, but leave your feet. Leave your feet.
All right. I'm doing it.
Now disappear. Right, you can have it now. Whatever's left is yours. We got a card for Green Mountain. That's the weather station. Oh. Evil Goblin. I do feel for him. You missed me making Restless take his clothes off and leave, and we've swiped a key card for Green Mountain. Evil Goblin strikes again. Yes, yes, very much so. We had wrestlers saying, oh, it's Goblin, don't shoot, don't shoot, don't shoot. And I was like, okay. Right, take all your clothes off, you can leave your footwear on. Right, dump it, now fuck off. And then I messaged in chat with, you can have the rest of your stuff, but he said he didn't want it. The barn from hell. Don't really want to go into this town. We're after a flag and a box of nails and some tools. And a new pair of combat boots would be good. I can't remember what Green Mountain is. Oh. It might be worth a visit to Green Mountain before base building, you know. There might be a rucksack up there. It's a bitch though, because it's 90 seconds to undo it, and if during those 90 seconds the place comes under a gas attack, you're fucked. Yeah. So there's a lot of stuff that I'd like to be able to do on the map that I can't. You can do so. There's a mod out there that gives you the sunflower seeds, but we've got 39, probably 40 mods loaded now anyway, just to make it this. I don't want to be loading more. And we'll probably after Christmas go for the expansion bundle to reduce down the amount of mods and then just turn off the stuff we don't use. Because that'll help. Where's Green Mountain there? That angle there. Nah, we don't need them. You were in mourning that we didn't have crocodiles on maps and we left Anatasia. But for what we do, this is a far better map. Especially as I'm learning how to channel players better. Altar is just a bitch. And after Christmas, when we've got farmers as AI in all the little farms, not all of them, but randomly round farms, shooting shotguns at you, and we've got police AI shooting MP5s at you, and we've got air crew shooting UMPs at you, the map's going to feel quite alive. We might even have the aircraft that's searching for players. Well, I used most of my rack up, didn't I? On good old Restless. And we answered the question, how good is the rack at killing players? Very good. But it used up an awful lot of ammo. Pushed him backwards, no end. Yeah, well, I come through there. Let me just swing in. Okay, fine. We do have a base building option quite near to Mishkino. I wasn't going to do it, but if we get a flag out of that box, it's worth doing. But we need to get a lot of tools out of there as well. Yes, aerial support for AI. We just can't handle it now. It's an aircraft that flies randomly over the map or over coordinates that you set. And if you hide under a bush when it's flying over, it will leave you alone. But if it spots you, a 4-man AI team jump out the back with parachutes, land, hunt you down and kill you. And I can choose, I could have it flying over the airfields and military installations or the land going in. We just don't have the resources to run it now, but we will in time. Bimmy, Jesus, those mines. Well, life number 2, here we go. If you don't know, John, high-tier military areas are mined. With both mines and claymores that move on each restart. But you can disarm them if you've got the right tool. But you can't reuse them to stop Monkey from harvesting them. certainly wouldn't be an end game. It would be to keep players moving. Thank you, Goblin. You make it too easy to play this server. I try. How would I describe this to normal players? I would say this is a PvP server that's set up like a survival hardcore PvE server, if that makes sense. So we've got the sort of things that PvEers love to do and the challenges they want, but I run it as PvP. Because I want that risk there still. So we need a hatchet, a saw, a sharpening stone, 2 boxes of nails, and a flag. I also need a comfort break, but this ain't... It's a dangerous place to log out on this server for a comfort break. One box of nails would do the job. 2 would make it easier because I could have storage as well. Well, it'll make interesting viewing for poor old Restless on his videos getting robbed. I might cut when I shot him, when I robbed him, and send that over as a video clip for him. So when he edits the video, he can show it from both sides. I think having global chatting makes sense. People aren't chatting all the time, but just being able to GG actually and saying things like that, saying you can come back and get your stuff if you want it, does make sense. I've got this idea about lock picking myself into the building that I'm searching for the items. Hi, West. I've killed Restless tonight and I've robbed him at gunpoint. Oh yeah, and I killed Mark yesterday. But that was before the wipe, wasn't it? The second wipe that we had to do to get rid of the Sakau buildings because they were... If I could take the server down for a week, I could get the Sakau buildings working. But I didn't want to do that. After Christmas, it'll be the Sakau interiors. I know how to do it now, but I need to run that before I add all the other content in. And build those interiors first. That green mountain over there. So after Christmas, it'll be Sakau interiors. Just got off the server, died on first life to a lonely mine that blew up in my face as soon as I opened the door. Light 2 going so far. Life 2 going better so far. That's all that matters, mate. It's not meant to be easy. So up over the top of there somewhere. Because I can't see the tower coming from this angle. Murdering lunch. Start your days off tomorrow, don't you, Chuckles? Loving it so far. Good, good. That's all that matters. It's a challenge. It's a good challenge, though. And without the trader, it's made it even more of a challenge for everybody. Monkey always does it. He loves to leave minefields out. It's what he does. Yeah, it's a fair point. The raiding weekend on. But tomorrow, mate, I'll be playing on that server. I won't be streaming. Hopefully we can round up the troops and get a few on. Let's see how my phone charging's coming on. 74%. It's been on since about 8 AM. The only advantage I really have is I know where the loot crates are. Because I place them all. And I've got flag logging on here. Because last wipe I had a player that said, I've got problems, come to my base. I'm like, I need to know where your base is. So I've logged it so now I can see grid references. Then I can fix things for people when they're not online. This is not what I was aiming for. It's that one there. I went Gora. It's that one. It's not Vena. It's, yeah, it's... There we are. It's that one. Hi, Critical. We're making our way to Green Mountain. And then Mishkino. And then, if we get the right stuff out of Mishkino, then we'll be off to build a base. And I've sort of picked my spot. Sort of. Up there is Green Mountain, I think. Gora. Yeah. There she is. So critical so far tonight. We've killed Restless, and we've then robbed him at gunpoint. Not bad in 2 hours. And the ones of you that are playing, I hope you like... Oh, yesterday I killed Mark, yeah. I hope the ones of you that are playing, I hope you like now that there's spawns all over the map. So you don't spawn just on the coast anymore. So it's a different challenge if you spawn in the north than it would be spawning in the south. Oh, bugger. 20 minutes that'll take to clear, won't it? But a chance of a punch card. We'll see if it's right on there before we decide whether... We'll probably just push Makino, then come back to this. I would hope there's Zeds. I'm checking that, but I don't have a lot of that left. That there. That there. That there. That there. Got very little space. Might have been the town that was hit. Been hit already. Right, quick comfort break, guys. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Thank you for waiting. So if I come out of here and then push straight down through the woods and then follow up through. Okay. I'm waiting for somebody to base build here because you can base build anywhere and there's no restrictions. So you could use this tower as your base. I have no problem. Actually, we might have said you can't block keycard rooms. Yeah. Okay. Back on track. Got 2 possible locations to live at. Both of them have advantages and disadvantages. I'll have to find a flag first, so that's by the by, isn't it, at the moment? See some mega bases built here before. That's gone from the pub right down and covered those buildings right up to the edge of the bridge. Like in a big box, so you get the buildings and the pub. So we're going to make our way to Mishkino, to the industrial. See if we get a flag out the base building pack. Follow down to the river. Oh, that's where it hit then. That way. We don't need to do Mishkino military. Because this run is more about seeing if there's a flag in that base building pack. I only put flags in certain ones on purpose. And I can't remember which ones I put flags in. I expect we'll be on for another couple of hours, guys. Take us up till 10 o'clock, which will then be a 4-hour stream, which will probably be enough for tonight. Because by the time I've watched a little bit of telly, then it'll be time to get some sleep and rinse and repeat. And on Monday, I'll be streaming probably 4 different games over a longer period. Because it's my birthday. So, I'm going to do I haven't decided which. DayZ, but probably not any of the maps we're used to. Or I might leave DayZ out and do something else. Some Kingdom Come. Maybe some Fallout 76. Maybe a little bit of Subsistence. But it'll be a relaxing stream. I can show you my base in 76 then. That I haven't really been to in 2, 3, 4 years. 5 years? Yeah, 5 years, but it's still there. I call him once a year to make sure it is. And then we could start a fresh character on 76, because it's a long time since I played it. And we'll probably do 8 hours stream. That's what I'm thinking. 2 hours in each game. Time to start freeing up space. Yes, we have. If you look on the bottom right-hand side of the screen. Oh, well. Give me a second. Bottom right-hand side of the screen, where my subscriptions normally is. There's your sleep thing. So, do we go for a castle build or house build? That is the question. If we get a flag. I'm tempted for a castle. King Goblin. Yeah. I'm with you on that. There's something about building in a castle, isn't there? And it's all right on here. There's no helis, so you don't need to block off the top roof. And you can just build a box up there when you can afford to shoot people from. And just airlock the inside. That's... On most servers, that would be a bad sign. On my servers, it's not so bad. Now that's ready for the saw. Hatchet. Box of nails. Convert that. And get other stuff in there. Yeah. It might work, this. It is, yes. But I have it down there because on a lot of servers we don't have sleep. We need to cross this. So I want to use the wood line. Now we either swim that's worrying. And the ones of you that have been playing, I hope you're finding you're enjoying the loot more. We've got better selection of loot now in boxes. I've not found any key cards or keys yet. I've only got them through foul play or spinning the wheel of death. Not getting involved with that place. We don't have enough ammunition. And fortune favours people with MVGs. It's coming into night time. But if we cross over just past it and down to the river, there's some stones that cross the river without getting wet. Restless, another fun day on the server. In the books. I'm so glad, Restless. Hi, mate. What I was saying to chat earlier was I will clip the bit where I killed you and the bit where I robbed you and give you access to that video content if you want. And then when you release the video or edit it, you can add the other perspective in if you want to. If that's useful to you. Thank you for the kit, mate. Much appreciated. Okay. Just so you can show both perspectives on that little bit of the video. To me, that makes sense. And the same for yesterday when you were running around with a shotgun if you want it. There you go. But it all depends on your spawn, doesn't it, mate? Monkey. So it depends on where you spawn. And now we've got spawns all round the map. You might not get a spawn on the coast anymore. Yeah. There is a spawn right outside Altar. Which could prove really lucky. Or really silly. Right then, let's pray for a flag. Bugger. How exposed are you there for a sniper shot? And how long does this take to unlock? Fingers crossed, guys. No flag. I'll take that. Still need a flag. I don't want to hang around in there any longer, John. You don't know how many other people are pushing it. And I've been there 2 or 3 minutes. There's plenty of time. I don't want to kill lots of zombies because it's ground sign that you're there. So, near a school. Or shop, actually. That will probably count as a shop. It does on most servers. Shop there. Okay. Right then. So we are... Yeah, up through, down, swing in. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, we did all right out of that. We've got what we need to base build without the flag, basically. Because we can get a door up. The other option is an airdrop for a flag. But we've got 50 zombies to fight then. And that we don't have the ammo for. Getting quite tired as well, guys. So I'll probably get to the outer edges of where we're heading and then log. I feel my old eyes starting to go, why are you still awake? Here comes a yawn. I do apologise. That's okay, John. If we could build baby doors, I'd just live in one of these. Ugh. Thank you, Critical. Find somewhere to lie up. Can't lie up under a bridge because trolls live under bridges, and us goblins fell out with the trolls when they sided with the elves in the battle of 1342. Though it would be an interesting place to build a base under the bridge, wouldn't it, at some point? So guys, thank you for watching. Thanks for the interaction. Thanks for the chat. It's been good being here. It's been good having you all. And I will be back on again tomorrow. Remember, if you've got a goblin in your sights, miss.